Hello there, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode what we did is we went to Ash and now we've been trapped outside of a big ring of swords by Odin, and now we're going to say hello to whoever's in this house. Or whatever, I suppose.
Please, no.
Miss. Whoa, easy, easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who? My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arcade. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, arcade is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
probably just me, but I'd close the door behind me. So I could hear if anyone else was coming.
The mural is complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What's...
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Okay. So. No side quest from what we can see, which means I might as well keep going.
If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
Right, so there's more stuff to look at in this village, just in case there's some treasures and stuff, but now we can head east. Which makes sense, because I couldn't head north anyway. So east is really the only choice I had. Just looking for goodies. The indomitable orchestra involved. Now we can head east. Whee! Out through this door. Further forward in my journey. So we've got to go down here. There's a path down here we can't get through, but then there's also this whole thing. The Edge of Infinity is an interesting name. Yeah, still not much life going on around here. Just the usual suspects of things you would expect to survive. Spiders. Insects. Uninteresting. I'm not fighting these little shit spiders. But this way won't lead anywhere.
There's something there. I can feel it. But now's not the time.
Yes. That's a lot. Okay, let's keep going. Plague. That's just now a minute. There we go. Face that. Right, so this could be a hunt spot as well, where this plague would be replaced with an actual boss enemy. But might be unlikely, we'll see. Then over here. There's a treasure chest over here though. Adamantite gauntlets. What does that do? Increases maximum HP by 500. Unlike most wristwear, which admittedly only protects one's wrist, gauntlets cover both lower arm and hand. Any drop in ability is made up for and increase their shoulder pain. I can give myself 500 health, which is still like a 25% increase in my overall health. The Age of Infinity obelisk.
This is it, boy.
Okay, before I set off on some random bullshit journey, let's make sure there are no other hunts I can do. Because there may well be. There are some hunts, okay. Let's have a look then.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Hello. There aren't actually any more. It's just telling me about the ones I've done. Okay. Let's go read the missives. Hello, lad.
Who's awfully thin these days?
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastbourne as soon as the rebuilding work is complete.
My lord? Sorry, not interested. But thanks again for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Wayne and them lot would still be still in Blightwater over a bonnet. There's always room for improvement though, so don't get your knickers in a knot. Should I come and knocking at your chamber door, looking for some more spheres and ash and whatnot? What happened in Eastpool with the Bears and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it finally happened here in Rosaria. The Duchy of Old Maynard be number Archduke Alwyn's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread. It's only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. Hard to believe that Theo's gone. Every morning I wake expecting to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs, yet he is not, and it's everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I will have built all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me. And I shall honour him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. 5. There's but one crystal left, and he's cracking. But one man who can do it. See that you don't miss. Got a bunch of signboards. We're still missing like half the treasures. But one other thing I'm interested in is what do they mean by this final trial difficulty thing? Is that like the same trials but at the hardest form it will be, or is it like a new thing? Clive's level is fixed, gear is predetermined, the trial begins with only 80s, or 80 seconds. Use of consumable items is prohibited. Best times for previous ones are recorded. So you can do the... okay, so it's like, do this one again, but everything is much harder. Alright, that's less interesting to me than like a special one that's involving all of the things and everything like that. Alright, so, I was going to stop or try and find something to do to take some time off, but I guess this is what I'm doing. Head over there, get it done. Reverie. Central Ash Deadlands. A single solid spire rising high above the Deadlands to pierce the very heavens.
I've come for you, Barnabas.
Odin needs me to have all the icons, right? So I don't suppose he'll fight that hard. Now this could be a massive dungeon, or it could just be a series of boss fights.
Stay close, Torgal.
Last king. It's flooded.
The tower. It's alive. More echoes of the problem. They feed on ether. They didn't hear any here. It's over. It's over. Just stop. a mind of their own.
I imagine one of these just like crushes you against the ceiling. Cue the boss. Bastards. Continue on. All Guardians, okay. Trying to get a better going. Paths to go down. But only really one. There's no map, so I can't use that to help me see where I can go and can't go. Yeah, why wouldn't there be a map in this place? I wouldn't know where I've been. Going. The fallen buggers.
Too slow.
Yep. Alright. they so obvious you can't miss it, then favour of Ice Age. Basically a full heal, which is always scary.
If I were Barnabas, where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world. Time to fight.
Here we go. Right. It's a big old lad. Some enemies. Better hit you with everything I've got. There you are. Thanks for playing now. Goodbye. You are deceased. Boring the elevator adventure. Or a lift. Go from the UK. It lifts you up. It lifts you down.
Hello, lad.
Well, that's new. Soul Taker. I did know it was coming, I just didn't know.
aren't any more.
I suspect there might be, but that's fine.
You know what to do, boy.
Ooh, right. We've got left, and this time we do have left, and we still don't have right. There's still only one path, because the right-hand door is shut off. Hello. The Will of Ice, mesmerize. Sort of swapping double XP, double money, double, or increased XP, split points for now. Why wouldn't you, honestly? It just seems sensible. fought you last time. I used... I didn't have Mega Flare yet, so... This should help do some damage. There we go. Right. An honorable death. Orb giant dismantled. Why is it raining inside the tower? Fuck knows. Okay.
Almost there.
The crown.
He's here. I can feel him.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Why?
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Butcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command,
they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts.
He's right, you know.
Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong. It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him. My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living? What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
last time I thought you fucking owned me. You've had this 3 level. So.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it. By this day's
Like,
end, you shall know the truth. Show me more! I tire of this. Blessed with the might of a god, yet still you fight like a man. You will obey. Must I show you? Don't disappoint me. And when you see
Okay. There's shit in the house.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none. Fuck! Desperate, are we?
Still very small compared to Odin.
Finally, we can begin. Yeah! You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise. We'll see. Perhaps you still require persuasion.
I didn't know what that move was, dickhead.
Get up!
Twice, that's fine.
But I cannot be.
Defeated? You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your god believes. Damn it.
Attack you in one slice.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. But you will. Going up.
How the fuck am I gonna do that? Okay. I can do it, but why? Santetskin.
You dare! Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for. And so it ends. No! Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos! Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it! Nice try. Show me more! I tire of this. Must I show you? You will obey. Don't disappoint me this time. Long have I suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals. No more. Oh, my constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending. How do you know this day will come? What proof have you? Why, Mythos, your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God!
A bit messy. way too
the
early.
day I won Ash. Since then, many have sought my crown, Mythos. But none could wrest it from my head. Come! Have you the strength? Have you the will? Claim me as your prize!
What the fuck are you doing? This Beyblade shit. What? Blinding steel. That limited option. It tells me I may never actually get them. It's fine.
Well, the day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his.
Clive Rossfield.
The Dark Shard. Power of the Icon Odin made manifest. This shard of crystal is as black as a moonless night and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. Yeah, if Ultima wants us to become more powerful, surely this is what he wants us to do. Just walk home. Go home. Stop fighting them.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval? You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god.
Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not? We shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's Mother Crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No!
At long last, salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their being, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
It's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There all shall end and begin again.
Vessel complete. Collect the final piece. Meanwhile... Vandalar.
Quickly, my lord! Quickly!
Why the hell is my city going with the gases?
Don't ask me! Ask them! Since when was Eugen Havel one to hide when there was a fight to be had?
Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this lot while the city burns and my wife tells off the man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway?
What indeed?
The enemy numbers 200,000 or more counting the Yorks. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoning the capital to repel an army of that size.
Then what of the central keep?
Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together.
The prospect of death does put things into perspective.
Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
I need you to lend me some of your best men, preferably all of them.
My best men! Does it look like I'm anymore?
I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him more help.
Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing.
Then you and he are of the same mind. I fight for the opposite. He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow.
Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Well, I'll be damned.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
My lord.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
Sometime later, in Isla,
Clive!
Thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Gav, we need to talk.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, me lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice. All to serve Ultima, in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately use that.
As he uses us.
by us. What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a Efreet that he desires, but Efreet and Phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Brotherhood. Clive has claimed a portion of the Archon Odin's essence. Attuning with Odin not only channels the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new arcanic abilities such as Gungnir, phonetic flurry attacks that damage all enemies within range. Odin's feat. Odin's iconic feat, Arm of Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive into Odin's legendary blade. Lending attack slowly charges the blade, readying it for Zantetsuken, or Zantetsken, which is executed by holding X. Zantetsken's potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution. Well. Let's set that up now so I don't forget. It's just power. Pure power. I don't have 5,000 to upgrade Arm of Darkness. Gungnir, summon the legendary blade Gungnir and execute an extended flurry of deadly slices and strokes. Each hit landed fills the Zantetsken gauge. Okay. Surge forward to strike an enemy with Heaven's Cloud. Can be executed multiple times in succession if previous hit lands. Each hit landed fills the Zantetsken gauge. Rift Slip, used to immediately recover from any ability of action, can be used in midair. You can stop whatever you're doing. Dancing Steel, summon a second blade and unleash a flurry of attacks. Each hit landed significantly fills the Zantetsken gauge. But yeah, like your special thing is your this move. Right. So your weapon, your basic attacks are far less good. Attacks with Odin blades don't fill the limit break, but striking enemy landing below fills Sensetsuken. You can hold it to release it. It will not deplete when used at level 1. Pressing X immediately after precision dodge while the Armor Darkness is active releases a powerful attack with Flash of Steel. Pressing X after a successful parry while the Armor Darkness is active is execute a powerful counter called a Steel Counter. Using both Flash of Steel and Steel Counters are the most efficient ways of quickly filling the Sentetsuken gauge. While Armor Darkness is active, the following basic abilities, if learned, will be enhanced. Lunge becomes Dark Lunge, Down Thrust becomes Dark Down Thrust. Mastery increases the Sentetsuken level to 5. And you just hit them with level 5 if you do that with them. Increases the number of times it can be chained. Increases the follow-up attack speed. Significantly increases the number of hits. Right, so this is what we'll be doing next time.
His magic died with him. The road to Stonehere is barred to us no longer.
I've got dark magic now.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Let's head back to the base for now. New items, new hunts, new everything, so I need to explore all of this stuff. I'll do that while I'm here rather than start next episode with it. Hello.
Still alive, are you? Go
For now.
on then.
You can buy clutch mines now. Don't know why, but
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Sangforian, dear.
never dark. It's still weaker, but in darkness shall you ever wonder, content in a cold embrace.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Now craft the Sons of Ouroboros. But not the Ouroboros belt, and not the Gottadamarung, which I don't have the stuff for yet.
No scratches, right?
Okay, that might be the best equipment bracelets in the game now. Two sons did the Devourer beget, and like their father would they look ever forward to the past. Placing the smooth leather across upon your wrist, they cinch tight to your skin in an oddly warm embrace. Removing them requires more effort than it should. Okay, right. I'll move over here so I know what I'm doing next time. It's just me wiggling my leg, making the stick move. Yeah, so the Odin fight was messy. Very messy. But, oh well. I'll learn. Or not. We'll see. See you guys next time when we go to do side quests and hunts and all that fun stuff. See you then. Goodbye.